Hi, I'm Loy Machedo, speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com, and who's Loy Machedo today? The date is 1st September 2016. Time right now is 10:36 in the morning. Okay. All right. Got this question. Got this question from one of the readers. I think it's a girl. Obviously, I wouldn't want to reveal her identity. Okay. And she has asked me this question. Loy, what do you think of love? So, what do I think of love? Okay, just so you want to know my view on love, sweetheart. I don't know if you're going to like it, but okay, fine. Since you want to know my view on love, I'm going to tell you what is my view on love. So, oh. Okay, fine. All right, I'm going to tell you my view on love. See, the thing is, there are different forms of love. Okay, there are different forms of love. If you're talking about, let's say, for example, like, let me give you definition of love. Okay, now if you were to Google. Let's say if you were to Google, you would get different kinds of love. That is like, the typical, I love my mother, that is affection. I love my mother, I love my dog. You see my dogs are sleeping here. Hey, like I love my dogs, they're so sweet. Then it can be pleasure. See my dog loves me. Licky picky. Okay, sweet. Okay, then it can be pleasure, like I loved that meal, or I love that chocolate, or I love coffee, like this. It can be, it can be emotions, strong attraction, like it can be like feelings of, oh, I love you, I can't live without you. It can be sexual, like, when you're fucking someone's brains out, you're like, I love you, all that. So it can also be personal attachment, like, I love my country, And when you have, different definitions, like storage, philia, eros, agape. Okay, there are different. There are spiritual versions, there are religious versions. Now, but if you're asking for me, the way I define it, I look at love as there's one between what a parent has for their child, which is totally unconditional. It's like no matter how much the son messes up or fucks up, or the daughter, the parent still loves the child and doesn't want anything in return. You just give. Okay, you just give. Okay. The second one is where you tend to care about people and do good for others, so that kind of love. There is also love that is towards society and person. But then I think your primary focus is towards love between two individuals. Okay, now this is where I call it more like a business. I call it more of a strategy. Okay, when two people are in love, it's really complex. Okay, absolutely complex. There are so many factors that are involved, so many factors that I don't even know where to start. First and foremost, what I feel is when two people are involved, there is that attraction game that goes on. Okay, both of them, they find each other. What are you licking me for? What are you licking? You also love me? This is the cute little disturbance that I have when I'm doing my videos. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Did I hug you too much? Nice. Okay. Good. Move it up. Okay. So now, the aspect about love over there is, first, both of them have to be attracted to each other. So the first point of contact is the visual sense. So they both have to look at each other visually. Okay. The second one is kinesthetic. They have to sound attractive to each other. The third one is auditory. They have to sound attractive to each other. And third one is kinesthetic. They have to feel good. So I divide the aspect into having chemistry. That is where you both feel, you both kind of match. Then there is connection, where you feel your minds, your thoughts kind of connect with each other. And there is chemistry, connection, and communication, where you both can talk to each other and speak to each other. Then apart from that, the other factors that come into play is trust, giving each other privacy and space. Okay, now if we assume that everything else is for the right reasons, okay, right reasons where both of them kind of benefit each other, like she's looking at someone who is not a liability, he's looking at someone who's not like pulls him down, so okay, they both are kind of equal. Fine. After that comes into play, then comes the big question. Is like, when the guy does not look attractive anymore, when the girl doesn't look attractive anymore, when there are so many distractions out there, when there are so many, like for men, they are visual in nature, when there are so many girls out there that he can choose from, one more beautiful than the other, when his sexual testosterone, the hormones start reaching, can he control himself? When he wants to have pleasure with a new partner, because being monogamous is not natural to at least males, at least men. Okay. Then the second part is for the woman, when the guy wants space, when the guy is in a bad mood, when the guy is grumpy, when the guy is grouchy, when that attraction phase is not there anymore, and when he just wants to do his own shit. That time, what happens? How do they both connect? So it's actually a business. Why do I say it's a business? Why do I say it's a strategy? Is because you need to keep all these factors into place, into mind. Because if in case you choose the wrong person, or you choose a person who is like has an agenda, then you're kind of messed up, man. I'll tell you, you'll be on the losing end. You'll be on the wrong end of the stick. So love today is not all about just feelings. It's not just about, oh, I love you, I can't stay without me. It's more got to do with lots of other factors, like can the person stay without you? Is the person comfortable not be having you around? Are you two compatible? Are you two friends? Do you trust each other? Do you have similar values? Do you have similar likes? Do you have similar dislikes? Can you both get along? Do you both have the same priorities? Do you have the same focus? Do you both commit to staying to each other truthfully? What about other simple things like smoking, drinking, partying, different interests that you have? These small things do play a big role. I mean, especially for guys who drink, I mean, you can lose control. You can do a lot of crazy shit. And then what happens when you're in a bad mood, when you lose your cool, when you lose your temper? What happens when troubles and problems come into the equation? What happens when things are not going so well? Then what do you do? So all these factors come into play, and I feel this is really a very big factor into love. And given the fact that today the social media, the internet has brought in so many opportunities and threats, you have so many guys and girls that can bump into each other, that can meet each other, that love can happen. So shit can just happen, So then what do you do? So I really think love is all about business in the sense that you need to be at the right place, right time with the right person. And it's a strategy. You need to make it work. You need to do certain things. Like I know some girls, what they do is, because they know that their husbands are horny, they make sure that they have sex with them, give them an amazing blow job, so that it's like milking the cow, so the guy climaxes and then he doesn't want sex for the whole day. I know there are girls who make sure that their husbands are so tempted to come home that they prepare good meals. I know there are some women who even bring other girls home so that they satisfy their husbands. There are girls who do this. There are some other women who pamper their husband so much they don't want to go anywhere else. And then there are men who, just to please a girl, they buy them gifts, take care of them, make them feel like a queen, take their shit, take their rant, satisfy them even if they don't want to, do things that they don't like to, go out of the way just to please them. So then there are other people who make sure that they have kids between each other, so the bond definitely grows. So the point I'm trying to tell you is, love is not that simple. Love is not that simple. It's not what they show in the movies. It's not that straightforward. There are a lot of factors that come into play. For me, if you actually look at me, see, I know that I'm tattooed. I know that I don't have six-pack abs. I get so many fucking girls who want to be with me. You don't believe. I even get 67-year-old women sometimes. The oldest, I think, yeah, she was 67. She says, I just love you. I love you for who you are. I'm like, wow, yeah. When I looked at her, I was like, ah. I couldn't bear to look at her. Good Lord. And then there was this other girl who said, I accept you for who you are. You're beautiful inside. Then when I looked at her photograph, I mean, she was so fat that I couldn't scroll through a photograph. I had to literally, keep scrolling this way, just see from one end to another. And she was so fucking big. Then there were some girls who were so hideously ugly. It's like her teeth was like this. Her teeth was coming out one eye. I was like, oh, come on, please give me a break. I need to be attracted to you. I'm sorry. If that is how you look, you might look beautiful to someone else's eyes. You don't look beautiful to my eyes. Then there was one female who was so beautiful, so hot. I was like, wow, I finally got the girl of my dreams. And then she tells me that she's only 27 and she has 5 kids. I'm like, what? So that was another crazy one. I even got a girl who was not a girl. Apparently she had a sex change. So I've had kind of weird shit going on in my life. And then there was one who thought I was very rich, so she was ready to do anything because she wanted to be part of my richness or some shit like that. So what I'm trying to tell you is there's nothing straightforward. If something is too good to be true, it is seldom is too good to be true. And love is not straightforward. Love is today a business, a strategy, and you need to be very smart. For me, things that matter to me in terms of love is respect. There should be respect. There should be privacy. There should be space. There should be common goals. Not that one person's being a bum in the house and not doing anything else. I don't like profanity. I don't like abuse. I don't like shouting. I don't like fighting. I don't like the fact of the matter is today I'm 38, so I'm not 20. So it's not like I want to start fucking you, have sex with you on the table, on the chair, in the kitchen, on the bed, upside down, in the shower. I have other priorities and focuses. So, that's who I am. I'm sorry, that's what I am. And then, I like a friend. I like someone intellectual to talk to. I don't like drama. So, these are some of the things about me of falling in love. And I definitely have dreams, aspirations that I want to achieve. So I'm not looking at someone who just wants to lie down at home and do fucking nothing. So, yeah. And of course, the person should be attractive in my eyes. Obviously, I can't. So, these are my conditions. These are things that I believe is important for love, because end of the day, you're committing yourself to one person. It's like one gina. You're just one person. So, so like I said, love is business. Love is a strategy. You need to be smart about it. These are my views on love. If you think true love exists, like in the movies, you're mistaken. It's not the case. And remember this, today people have lots of options. So even after they get married, they can still leave you and go. So keep that in mind. So yeah, this is what I think of love. If you have any views, let me know. What do you think? Love to hear from you. Whatever you have to say. Goodbye for now.